Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you about some short conversation. Number one, the woman said to the man when they put up that job noted on their website, they had received a lot of applications. She bet there were at least 50. The man replied, the president would be happy to hear that. She was eager to hire a head engineer and wanted the new hire to start as soon as possible. The woman commented with the morning submission. She hadn't been able to look at all of them properly. The man offered to help her. He had some time the following day around 10 o'clock. He would stop by her office and they could go over them together. Number two, the man congratulated the woman on promoting and he wanted to know when it went into effect. The woman replied, it started in 2 weeks, but she was busy until then because she needed to attend training every day for it. She didn't know when he would have the time to pack her stuff up. The man offered to help her because she had finished his work for the day. The woman commented, that was perfect. If he saw there was an extra box in the supply closet. Number three, the woman said to the man, if the man knew at the staff meeting that morning, they had said that the store manager would retire that year, and they were looking for someone internal to take the support. The man was happy about that. He would love to be a store manager, but he thought he hadn't enough experience to be considered. The woman commented, the man took business classes in college and he had been assistant manager for a while. That was a lot more than most of them. The man agreed with her and he wanted to know when interviews start. The woman replied she thought they would be compiling a list of candidates that month and beginning interviews the following month. The human resources would know more, so the man should ask him. Number four, the woman wanted to know if the man heard about Stacy. She was quitting and going to work for Bright Publications. The man was surprised by that because they were their biggest competitor. He thought she had liked that. The woman replied they had scouted her and offered her a great position. It had been hard to refuse. The man commented she deserved it. Maybe they should start thinking about their career plans. The woman agreed with him. She thought she would update her resume later that day. Number five, the man was thankful to the woman for coming to that day interviews. They knew the location was hard to reach, and he introduced he was the chief designer, and then the woman too introduced himself. He was a head editor of the magazine. The woman was happy about that because she met both of them. The man too had looked over her resume and thought she would be a perfect addition to their design department, but they hadn't been sure. The woman could have much experience in fashion photography. The woman explained she did freelance work for her friend's fashion studio. If they would like to see more of the piece she used on her friend's website, she brought some with her that day. The man commented that would be great. and if she could tell them about how she came up with her sorting method. Number 6. The man asked the woman if she had applied for the company position that was advertised the week before. The woman replied she was still revising her resume. It didn't feel like it stand out enough. She knew they would be opening up to hiring to people outside the company as well. The man commented he could send the woman his resume to use at a time he had received a lot of help with his, and it definitely helped. The woman was thankful to the man. Number 7. The woman said before they finished that day's meeting, she would like to talk about the hiring process for that year. In the past, they had always used a headhunter who recommended candidates to them. However, they would like to discontinue that service. The man was surprised by that because he thought it had been very successful. The woman agreed with him, but it was very costly, and corporate would like them to reduce hiring costs. She had come up with a chart that showed they had hired people in the past. The man commented he hadn't expected those results. Then they should definitely go with the second best method. He would talk to the rest of the team so they could know more about that. Thank you for the listening.